Everyone says the same thing, revise, revise, revise. Nope. This is 100% wrong approach. Guys, this happens to be one of the leading cause of crash landing or ranks for that matter of fact. So revision does not mean reading the same notes for the fourth time. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you the art of revision. So stay with me till the very end. Let's look at the problem. I would like to call it the revision trap. You open your notes, the first page, and you are like, yes, I know this. When you move on to the second page, ये भी आता है. Third page, obviously. So you are like feeling super confident. But when you attempt MCQs of the same topic on the same day or the next week or maybe 1 month later and the question goes wrong, that is when you are like, oh man, ये तो मैंने पढ़ा था. I knew the topic and still the question went wrong. So I'm gonna tell you total of 4 rules, and the first rule is the most important of them all. Close the book. And you're like, what? We are studying. You are asking us to close the book? Yes, guys, you need to close the book because too much of looking means too less of recalling. Like, let us assume you are studying the topic of drugs acting on central nervous system. I want you to close the book and then mentally visualize what you have just read. If you are feeling blank and you are able to recall less than 50% of the content, that basically means that you are doing the act of studying. Don't mind my words, but this is the reality. You are acting as if you're studying, but you're really not studying. Revision is training your clinical memory. So remember, it is not the three triple R of read, read, and read. It is read, close, and visualize what you have read, and then recall. So you need to go through the same data multiple times, agreed, but you need to be able to recall that information as well. And recalling at the critical time of attempting MCQ is what is coming to rule number 2. You see, I'll tell you a very funny fact for rule number 2. You need to revise what you forget. We all are like revising what we already know because it makes us feel that super intelligent feel. I mean, you get that nerdy feel that I'm gonna be like some great doctor in some television series. For example, if you love reading pathology but you hate biochemistry, then biochemistry last में देख लेंगे. I mean, that's a normal thought process कि हाँ यार इस subject को ना last में कर लेंगे, medicine को बाद में कर लेंगे, and medicine says biochemistry says हाँ बेटा देख लेंगे तेरे को एग्जाम में. So a revision should be democratic. We live in a democratic country. Yes, guys, I want revision to be democratic. Every topic does not deserve equal amount of time. Your weak topics need more revision. So you need to spend relatively less time on proving what you know, and you need to spend more time attacking. Yes, my words there. You need to spend more time attacking what you forget. So rule number 2, I'll repeat once again, is you need to fall in love with the subjects that you hate. Rule number 3 is obviously MCQs. Everybody says कि MCQ बाद में कर लेंगे. Guys, जिस दिन जो टॉपिक पढ़ते हो ना उसके मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस आपको सेम डे पे करने हैं. MCQs are not something that you will be doing towards the end of finishing a subject. It is the subtopics के MCQs on the same particular day, because when a question goes wrong, it gives you a checkmate. When a question goes wrong, you are supposed to take it on the chin and you're gonna say, okay, why did I get it wrong? There can be 3 possibilities. First possibility is आता नहीं. देखो उसका कोई limitation नहीं है, because in medical field there is so much of vastness of syllabus that you cannot know everything. But if you say to me that I forgot, उसमें माफ़ी नहीं है, because then the rank will crash. Or for that matter of fact, like if you say that आता वो गलत हो गया, that is what is to be minimized. So in my opinion, आता नहीं है some rare fact really does not matter, but what you already know, and if it goes wrong, that is what needs to be taken care of. And now we come to the much awaited rule number 4, that your revision must shrink with time. That is what we did in the resolve classes as well. If you look at the number of pages in lab 1 versus in lab 2, the number of pages were shrinking. This is very important, because let me say for one subject you are taking 10 days in the first read, then the second time when you read that subject it should be over in 5 days, the third time it should be over in 3 days, because every revision you need to basically make the knowledge more concentrated. Think of it like making an espresso, no? Like you are making some coffee. It's a smaller volume but more potent, because espresso will hit big time with the caffeine, and a stronger concentration or more dense knowledge is what is more important. So for all the MCQs that go wrong, don't worry. I mean, obviously there are certain volatile topics and you would be thinking, हाँ यार ठीक है ये गलत हो गया, but at the same time आता हुआ गलत नहीं होना चाहिए. So I'll highlight the hours of revision on the art of revision that very learned people have actually spoken about. First is obviously recall, that is close the book, close your notes and mentally visualize what you have read. Two is repair. What I mean by repair is you've done a multiple choice question, the question went wrong, you need to analyze what really went wrong, and it is lack of application that needs to be minimized, because when you do it again and again, that becomes a second nature for you. And the third thing is obviously the repetition of the first two things that I've said, that is recall and repair. So if you focus on the 3 R's that I'm saying in the end, that is recall, repair and repeat, and obviously if you keep hammering, you get to the final destination, that is that coveted seat that you have always dreamt about. See you again in another video, and do comment in the chat box below whether you found this content useful. Thank you.